So like I mentioned, the depth of AEW's tag team roster has led to fans mainly online saying, well, what if they had 6-man titles? What if they had 6-man titles? And I'm interested in your thoughts on that because we've seen that before with New Japan and Ring of Honor, but I probably couldn't name who the 6-man tag champions are, and I watch wrestling for a living. Like, I wouldn't be able to tell you that. You don't seem too eager for that idea, Cash.
I mean, maybe eventually down the
Yeah.
line, but we're still like that'd be trying to run before we can walk. Like we're still trying to build up the tag team division and establish all the players there and make people care about every team as individuals and human beings. And so like we don't need to bring more championships into the fold when these aren't even established or less than a year old. We don't need to bring more like 6-man teams into the fold when we're still trying to establish the 2-man. So maybe down the line, but I think it's unnecessary right now.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, Dax, if you all had a third, who ideally would be that?
Oh,
Man.
well, I think, man, I think that maybe the only person in AEW that is not afraid of the heat as much as us is Jericho, but he's already got his own thing going.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know if there are too many people that fit in, or maybe we don't fit in well with them there, because we understand that there's a line between having great wrestling matches and drawing money. And I want to have as many great wrestling matches as I can, but more than that, I want to draw money because that money is what's going to allow me to pay for my daughter's education, going to allow me to pay for the house that my wife wants to buy, and all the bills we've got to pay. If there is one person I could pick, maybe I would say the closest to us, and he's a New Yorker, so that's pretty funny. Is MJF? He may be the closest one to FTR, who can go out there and talk the talk, and not really care if someone gets a little heated with him.
It seems
But
like
to be fair, he is one of the guys that got upset with us for being on Jim Cornette's podcast.
Sure.
So I don't know.
Sure, and I mean, like the
What's
Young
it
Bucks and
been
Kenny
about?
Omega versus FTR and MJF, that is a money match too. Like that's one you just sit and look at and say, okay, there's story and money to be made there.